to Real Estate Forum, where we'll be talking about everything real estate, every gist, every educative information you need to know about the real estate in Lagos and Nigeria as a whole. And today we're going to be talking about structural integrity in buildings in Lagos and Nigeria as a whole. And I'm not here alone. Today I have with me Engineer Daniel. But after the break, he's going to be doing a full introduction about himself, so stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm Engineer Cole, and I said it to people before. I also give a short introduction on my guest here, Engineer Daniel. He's going to be giving a full introduction about himself. Engineer Daniel, please tell us people.
Hello everyone, I'm engineer Oyekami.
What do you do here as a civil engineer and engineer? So,
I'm a civil engineer by profession. I'm the chief engineer of my company. I'm in charge of execution of all construction projects.
I want you to go in depth, like on what you do, apart from okay, yeah, you're the chief engineer of your company. More in depth on what's an engineer, what's chief engineer of your company, what you do.
So I'm in charge of planning and execution of day-to-day activities as regards to construction on the site.
So let us know what inspired you, what made you. Have you always wanted to be an engineer, or maybe growing up you wanted to be something else or something happened? So your inspiration, what pushed you into engineering?
Okay. Truthfully, I initially wanted to be a mechanical engineer because back when I was younger, we had about I think 4 engineers in my family. And as a child growing up, you look up to older siblings who are doing fine in their different choices of field. And having looked at the ones I know, I figured out I wanted to be an engineer, a mechanical engineer. Prior to that time, I have not met any other mechanical engineer apart from my mom, the only one who did mechanical engineering, and it's actually a public servant. But I've got to meet a lot of civil engineers, and with the way the people respect them, field and all, I got to like it a lot more than mechanical engineering. So while I was applying for my university thesis, I switched to civil engineering with them. So along the line, I became fond of it, and I got to love it. And here we are today.
So what inspired you was
It's actually
the love for it, or
it's the love for money.
or
Because
money.
as a young child then, most of us look at people who are successful. Some people would love to be a doctor, lawyer, probably because of their living situation. They live in a big house, travel. But for me, the successful ones in my family are majorly the I say just money.
So from small, you like money. Okay.
Or let me not put it that way. Let's say it's success, not really money per se.
Talking about structural integrity, can you shed more light on what structural integrity is and the situation of structural integrity in Lagos and Nigeria?
Okay. Actually, structural integrity is a phenomenon that describes the structure's ability to resist or to support its own weight and external force. What I mean by its own weight is the weight of the slab, the first slab itself, the roof, the weight of the roof, and basically the weight of the building itself. The structure with the good structural integrity should be able to support its own self-weight and external force. The external force in this case are a post load, what we call a post load. The post load are things like they are movable loads, they are mobile loads like furniture, the habitants, and as well as the wind load. So when we talk about structural integrity in this country and Lagos State, there are a lot of construction firms and engineers who stick strictly to the design principle. and follow design specification on site, doing execution. As much as we have those, we also have the quacks and those who compromise. The problem we are facing with social integrity in this country is on two sides. There are those who compromise, and there are those who are not really compromising, but they just lack the ability, the technical know-how, yes, to execute the project.
So those two indicators, because you talk to anybody on the streets in Lagos and Nigeria, and everybody's complaining about one thing or the other. You're moving into an apartment, and before you know it, you start seeing cracks on the walls. You start the tap is not working. Something would not work in the house. Why do you think? Why do you think all these things happen in Nigeria? As you said before, it could be as a result of maybe an engineer compromise and maybe an engineer that doesn't really know how to. Why would a developer or why would somebody employ somebody that is not really, and why would a developer also compromise? Why do they do these things?
I think it boils down to two things. The governing body in charge of regulating the engineering profession, and also people trying to cut corners. Let me first take the first one. The body in charge of this is Kerae. Though for any structural design, for any building, there has to be a structural design, and for every structural design, it has to be stamped. It has to be designed and stamped and sealed by a registered engineer with Kerae. That's one. But there are a lot of people who do this, who handle construction projects without doing these things. But because of the fact that these governing bodies are not inspecting, let me put it that way. I don't know if it's lack of personnel or something, but they are not checking these projects to see who are cutting corners. And apart from corner, we still have the approval, the Lagos State, each state agency in charge of building approval. That's the LAMCA who are in charge of enforcing, making sure people build in accordance with design specification. So I think it's a lack of proper inspection, or let me say adequate inspection on their part. And for cutting corners, the problem starts from the client. The problem with clients these days, when they see, for a client who's looking to start a project, they just like every other Nigeria, any other field, people compare prices.
Yeah.
You understand? Clients mostly clients don't care about how qualified the engineer is. What they care about is the cost. Imagine two people submitting a bid for the same project. Let's say one is coming up with a bill of about 100 million, and the other is coming up with a bill of 80 something. Most clients will not think twice, they will go for that 80 something without actually finding out why is it that the other one is 100 million. They just assume it's the overpadding of the profit margin on the other side. But there are a lot of things involved in it. So I believe that's the two major reasons why these things happen. And on the execution part, that's for the quack engineers. There are a lot of people claiming to be engineers who are not. So they might have had experience in construction, probably in different capacities, but that doesn't make you qualified to handle a project. But there are a lot of things, even as a young graduate from engineering department, from civil engineering department, we still have to understudy people as sites, learn a lot of these how things are done, as in the execution part, the site work, not just the theory alone. It has to do with design. You need to have design experience, construction experience.
What do you think could be solutions to these problems that we're talking about? Like a client coming to meet engineers, because I know even me myself, when I'm going to shop for something, I see a shoe, oh, this one is 50, and the same shoe and this other person is, but I'm not taking into listening that this one could be original and this one could just be a report or fake. How can engineers put this word out there that we are not we are not doing this for the money, we are not, like, just solutions to these problems we have in Nigeria or in Lagos, to stop building collapse, to stop people from complaining, or people, families moving from one place to another. As an engineer, what do you think could be solutions?
I think there is only one solution, but it's a broad solution in a sense. The reason why I say it's only one solution is the only thing I feel is the real solution is strict adhere to design principle. And on site, the engineers handling the execution should adhere strictly to design specification from the drawings. That's the only solution. So now, when you talk about the governing body, and I don't know, I won't teach them how to do that. But I believe, for me personally, I believe more inspection. Are they going to start sites impromptu to check on what people are doing in different construction in Lagos State and probably in Nigeria as a whole? That will at least call excessive collapse. That's on their part. And as for clients, I think what clients need is awareness. But at the end of the day, we are Nigerians. Really.
So you think these things cannot be changed? Nothing can, like,
It can actually be changed if the governing body can prevent the unqualified engineers from handling the business. So it will be difficult for clients to even see the engineers that are not qualified to handle their mission. Understand?
yeah.
If there is a strict system that prohibits people from handling projects without being properly, without understanding the design principle and everything, and being a qualified, if the government can stop that, then I don't think clients will have any choice but to engage the qualified engineer.
Are you saying these developers, so they don't have, like, before, they don't have the way they can make?
No, everyone has a fault, really. But in this life, I've realized that, especially in Nigeria, because I've not been to any other country apart from in Nigeria, to make things better, they have to enforce it. That was the reason why I hammer so much on the growing public party. Understand? Of course, the developers, the clients, and all, they have a very big role to play. You know, people need to create awareness, let them understand that you will spend more correcting a problem in structure than actually following due diligence from start. Understand? You are supposed to spend 50 million for a project and you cut corners to maybe like 45 million. You see that 5 million difference when the problem starts. You will spend it up to like 15 million or 20 million to rectify that problem.
So, Edna, you spoke about clients being also trying to choosing cheap engineers or engineers that don't know about this engineering, or over somebody that actually knows because of cost. So I'm going to ask you, have you ever encountered such a client, and if you have, how did you deal with this issue?
Yes, I think I had similar encounter back in 2017 when I was working on the project in Media. The clients were working for them. The building was designed for a 3-story building. That's 3 suspended floors with the ground for that 4 floors, 3-story building. But due to the sales, it was able to get a lot of sales during offline, during their offline. So he asked if he wanted to increase the number of floors by to add another floor to the for more, that's 2 extra units for the use. Because I knew the indication, apart from the fact that the building will be marked by black card, for doing something other than what was I want to do. Yeah, I need the indication, so I had to report back to, because for clients, you can't tell clients no, you understand. You have to be what's the word? You have to be diplomatic. So he will refuse to do it, but that's the way he put it without coming off as offensive. So I just told him, what I did was told him the implication of what would happen if he decided to add that fraud to it. But when he was adamant, I had to report back to my boss there because I was more like this. So in the long run, my boss was able to convince him that doing that he will spend more when the problem starts. He will spend more correctly because my boss had to show him underpinning bill that we were working on back then. So I will know what will happen if such people will finally start probably setting in effect, which means you have to be doing underpinning. You know, that's underpinning is not like an additional foundation to support an existing unit. The cost of doing that underpinning because it involves pipe up and everything, breaking here and there. It's a tedious work and it's very expensive. The fear of doing that underpinning and everything made him, so instead of having to do that, he was able to get the land, I think, opposite to him to build another structure.
With the way everything is in Nigeria and Lagos, nobody, especially people coming from the diaspora, people that heard so many things from others and how dishonest engineers. By the way, everyone is not always the engineer's fault. It's as an engineer, like you said, it's not always the engineer's fault. So as I was saying, are you working or have you worked with any developer or any company that is strictly following these rules, these building rules, the inspection, everything? Because we have to put it out there. It's not everything is not the same in Nigeria. There are some people that stand out and dare to be different, to do the best.
See, first of all, I've never worked with a company. In fact, I would not even involve myself in a project that they will compromise in any way because I know it will not mean jail. I might even get killed because you might be working while the video will collapse. That's it. The company I'm currently working with, that's Kerae Homes. The CEO is particular about quality. So the thing is, he made sure every advice given to him by professional. I'm not the only professional working with him. We have structural engineers, site engineers, QS and all. So every professional advice we give him, we make sure he follows through. Like when we wanted to start, because currently I'm currently developing 2 estates for me.
Where?
We have 2 estates right now. What we are working on. One is Bayline Estate, and the other one is Hamlet Apartment. The 2 estates within the address of Lekki Family Address, Lekki Town. That's close to the seaport. So while we were developing the first estate, I wanted to start doing the planning first. I told him we needed to do soil investigation because to ensure structural integrity, you start from design first. First, you investigate the soil. That's the site the proposed site you are going to build your structure on. So you do soil tests. The soil test will give you the building capacity of the soil. That will determine the type of foundation and the number of loading you are looking to put on the building. Determine the type of foundation you are putting. That's for the design phase. That soil test will aid the structural engineer in getting his design right. That's the structural and which will then be forwarded to the execution team. That's the site engineers who must follow through that design specification. So here at Kerae Homes, we make sure that everything is followed. From designing phase to execution. The man doesn't even care about the cost.
Just wants the
Okay, let me give you an instance. There is We have for riba, that's enforcement. You know, there is this popular notion that imported iron, you know, those are iron that pass the iron, the high strength required for construction. Understand? We have a couple of iron that pass that's good for construction, like TNT and gold. The most expensive one around there is Tiger Tent. You know, he adopts that Tiger despite knowing that the real TNT will serve the same purpose. But because of the fact that I made mention of the Tiger Tent, that it's not like the best, it's not expensive. He just said no. Those are the kind of things because he's someone from who has stayed there, I think, over 20 years in the university, so he knows the kind of problem we are facing. It's very helpful when it comes to insurance because a lot of the problem we face these days mostly clients because they always try to look for loopholes. They are the ones always sitting on the engineer's neck to look for loopholes where they can compromise. This one is always go for drainage where people tend to use the local iron and we are still using TNT for every part of our construction. Those are the kind of little examples, and they make sure that the engineers employed are qualified engineers.
So they are still very honest people. So we shouldn't give up on.
Of course, there are a lot of honest construction firms, honest real estate firms that are doing this. Just that as much as we have a lot of people doing the right thing, you still have some bad eggs. You know, like people say that there are always bad eggs in every society. So in this construction, the engineering society can see we have bad eggs too, but there are a lot of us still doing the right thing.
Talking about structural integrity, can you tell us, like, just give us some what the parameters are that ensure the structural integrity?
Okay, like I explained earlier, I said it starts from design phase. That's before doing the design, you do design. So for Hamlet apartment, just like the other estate, we conducted our soil investigation first. That determined the type of foundation that we use. Like we have, I think we have about 5 different prototypes. The same prototype of building, that's take for instance, we have a 2-bedroom apartment. We have a 2-bedroom unit that is a rough foundation of 1.2 meters. And we also have that same kind of building in another location in the estate that has rough foundation with apron. That's an addition for the foundation. And we also have another one close to the back that we have pipe. So we've not started that yet. So the soil test determine the type of foundation we know. So those are examples of the measures we put in place. And also in Kerae Homes, we developed a construction guide. Even if we employ a new engineer, there is a guide he must follow. He has to follow. So this guide is in accordance with the construction and the design process. Those are and we make sure that every object is designed separately. It's not that we use the same social design for the 2-bedroom in maybe lot 1. I use that same design for that lot 1 for maybe lot 20 of the same kind of type of we design everything separately based on the soil investigation.
I'm already learning. I can even market for you guys. Okay, thank you very much. I hope next time we'll call you. Yeah, available for us. Thank you. It's been a very nice and educative session with engineers and Neil. I hope you'll be joining us on our next episode on Real Estate Forum. I remain Angela Cole. See you next time. Bye.
Kerae Homes. Luxury redefined.